Hello everybody, Long Ago EO here. My name is Jeffrey, and today we are going to take on my nephew there in Michigan, Cameron. And he has played into the upper right corner, a 3/4 point. And we're going to do a 3/4 in the opposite corner. And of course, we mirror what we're playing on OGS here on the live Goban here in the studio. And playing in the lower right, another 3/4 point. Now I'm noticing right away that I'm getting lag even here on my OBS. Don't know why. Let's see. We'll give him the opportunity to play around with a 4/4 point. Okay. Coming in with an approach move. Always a good thing to do. And we are going to counter that. He starts throwing hands, so we back off. He connects. And I'll do a short extension for that extra stability. We could, of course, go 2 spaces instead of 1. We could go to there. Okay, we're going to approach the bottom. And I connect. Keep it solid. Okay, he's also going with a short space extension. Now, okay, that's a small problem. Okay, so over here, I've got low stone. So I'm going to go high stone off of these. These are already high. The 4th line, so I'm going to keep that on the 4th line. This is low. So our expansion out is going to come from there. Now let's see what Cameron does. Okay, so he's going to not try to expand on the right side, but look for a position at the top. So we are going to slide back and down. See how he follows up. Oh, so probably the first mistake here is he has done a 3-space extension. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about that for now. We're just going to do our approach. Of course, we would typically want to see a 2-space extension, very solid and strong, move in either direction. Here we've got, of course, a midpoint. Yeah. So if you've watched our YouTube videos before, you might notice a little bit of a lag in black screen when I'm switching shots. That's because I push the button to turn off the camera when not in use. So it's got to reactivate when I push the button. So it's got that bit of a black screen lag. Okay, now he's going to go with a tight connection, which is what I would probably recommend here as well. I'm going to go with oops, not what I wanted to do. I wanted to make it tighter. That's okay.
Do you want to undo?
No. Actually, no. This is standard. I was just gonna make it a little bit tighter, but I'm willing to go standard. These old eyes. I actually have 4 different boards that I could look at. I've got the real board. I've got OGS on the right-hand monitor over here. I've got whatever shot is being streamed from OBS over here. And then I've got Twitch monitoring over there. Which these two are both the same shot.
Too many boards.
And with the lag, plus you know, being old. I just okay.
So my thought was I kind of have 3 groups going.
Yeah.
With my extension stone on the left side kind of being a little lonely.
Okay.
So I wanted to kind of build that up without getting too close to some of your other things and letting you build up.
Now you have 4 groups. Okay, that's a good spot. Let's see. Let's go this way.
So now I'm thinking maybe it's blocking at L15 or standing at K16.
Well, if you block at 15, you're pushing me towards your triple spaced stones at the top,
which are a little weak.
Which would then make them weaker.
Yep.
If you push down from the K line, you're going to push me out, and then that makes your cap a little bit out of place, right? So before capping, you should have thought, oh, what is my response to his response going to be?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that does where I place my stone make things more complicated for me or more complicated for my opponent?
Or maybe K15.
If you want to open doors,
yeah, I don't really want to do that.
You know what they say. You leave the door open, the dogs come in.
Yeah, we'll go there.
Or the dogs go out. You don't want to let the dogs out. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard me say that your extension off of your upper left approach would have been better as a 2-space, not a 3-space.
Yep.
Yeah. That's standard. 2-space on the third line, very stable, very defensible. 3 spaces, somebody's gonna step between them. And that somebody is usually your opponent, since there's nobody else here. Okay, now keep in mind the whole board. Don't hyper focus on just one part.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something that most people will focus locally and only think of local solutions. Is there something globally that helps the local situation without being necessarily local? I'm thinking of one spot specifically.
Um. I'd say maybe a one space extension from F17 to F15.
There you go. That's the one I'm looking at.
Okay.
Because the thing is now, if I were to, I'm going to have to change that. If I had to drop a stone in between, there's no way for me to get out. So I can't do it. And if I can't get in there, it means that that situation is much more secure. Now, if it were to get completely surrounded, then maybe a throw-in would take out some necessary ice space. But that's not something you would be worrying about at this stage. However, I am going to protect the corner so that my two stones aren't in trouble.
Right.
Right. So now you're back to being one step ahead, having Sente. Right. Because that whole board move not only helps the local situation, but it's pressuring me to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, you could have slid into the corner as well. This is being shown on the board. If you'd gone into the corner first, and then I block you from taking the corner, then you could have jumped out. And then that would have forced me either to push at C18 or jump over to 12C. But you didn't do that. So I'm taking that sliding point away from you by playing at D18.
Okay.
Okay. I will just, what? Oh, sorry. Putting you in the wrong spot there. Okay, I'm just gonna block that from a distance. So one thing younger or newer players do is they attack by attaching. But you have to remember that attach and attack are spelled differently, therefore they are not the same thing. An attack is usually from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
It starts from a distance. It only closes when you have a stable platform from which to launch a more severe attack. Attaching only complicates things, and a younger player is more likely to be at the bad end of that exchange. Not always, but is someone listening to TV?
Yeah, that's Nikki.
Okay. And then tiger mouth out into the center. Okay. I tend to always walk through an open door. If it's closed, I don't walk through it because I would hurt my face.
Looks like OGS is having a.
Are you having trouble?
It's not submitting a move.
Oh, okay.
Let me refresh. Ooh, I don't know if it went down or not.
I see where you're disconnected.
Internet. Oh, there you go.
Now you're
All right,
back.
we're back. I'm gonna let those two go before I get too invested.
Okay.
And fix my shape is my thought.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna fix my shape too. Okay. I think I can attach push against that. See how you respond to that. Uh, I'm going to have to change that back the way it was. This is probably the better response rather than attaching, because attaching makes you want to attach back. And of course, poking my nose through means you want to punch it. Okay. Now, that of course would have been better as a solid connection. Okay. That's reasonable. I'm just going to do something simple. Well, sorry about that, folks. Nothing happened while we're blacked out. So I made some adjustments this morning, but those adjustments are being glitchy. Take another anchor point along the side.
Yeah, I wanted to play that one a while ago.
They don't seem like they are going to do much, you know, but at some point they do provide a nice little expansion to anchor the end.
I thought about playing that. I think when I pushed to N5,
Mm.
I thought that would give me more though.
Now, the two stones on the sixth line And the two most local stones on the fourth line, that's called a table shape, I believe. I think it's an inverted because it's a little upside down.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. So that kind of structure is very strong. We see that a lot. Mm-mm.
So I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to fill in cut points um, at J16, G7. I was also thinking of maybe turning the corner at L17.
Yeah, G7 wouldn't make any sense because it's just a ladder that works for you. And
Okay, yeah.
J16 is also a ladder that works for you.
Okay.
Until there would be a shortage of liberties, if you pushed up, that's not dangerous.
Okay.
And of course, you could always push left rather than up because you've got stones in the opposite direction. Now, more things get filled in, and that's a different situation.
Right. Less space.
Yeah. Okay. Nice block from the monkey jump. Don't want any shenanigans. Missing a stone. Oops, now I'm getting an error submitting move, but it went away. Yeah, yeah. That was just looking to be a little dangerous. Now, go back here. Up there we are. Go back here. If I cut, you just reach over to your friends. So me cutting isn't viable in that situation because you have friends nearby. So yeah, that was a little unnecessary.
Too defensive.
Well, there's nothing to defend. If I cut, you just go to J19 and then you're connected to the other side. I can't,
Make space.
yeah, I can't cut at J16 because you just atari it to death. Yeah, that's more reasonable. Pushing me back a little bit. Oh, you're worried about eyes?
I'm just leery about a corner dying.
Yeah,
Throwing in.
okay. That's a pretty big space. And also, you're connected out. You just played a move to connect out, right? At Q6.
Yeah.
So there's no kill the corner on Liberty shortage. Okay. Okay. Now here you could run me to the wall, to the corner, and all my stones would die. So here I have to connect.
Protect.
Oh yeah, I have to block. already a tiger's mouth, right?
Yeah.
And okay. Yeah, that secures the corner more than the other one would have. I guess I'll play here.
Good job, babe.
Almost done. Yep. That's one of the things I was trying to do.
Hi, Jeff.
Hello, Nikki. How are you?
Tired. How are you?
Okay. Yoshko and I are going to take a big bicycle ride after the game here.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I'm going to pass.
Yeah, I don't. There's. Yeah, I don't see any moves. Any other?
Yeah. So you've got 3 living groups. Both of your corners lived.
What's it saying on the top part?
Oh, it's uncertain, I guess.
Say accept.
No, it's not counting it. Oh, okay. There we go. I don't know. Is that counting it?
It's weird.
I'm gonna cancel. Why don't you throw in a stone to block?
It says white to move.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, there we go. Okay.
That was weird.
Okay.
So 3 dead, 0 capture. That's not too bad.
Oh, nothing captured. Wow.
Nice.
47. Pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah. So everything lived.
Mm-hmm.
You did let me squeeze you a little too much, especially from the bottom squeezing up.
Yeah.
I
was more building
and that,
on the left towards the top.
yeah, and that initial stone that you capped and then extended, that got surrounded and killed. So that would indicate that that wasn't the best move in that situation. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to review this right away. So enjoy your weekend plans.
Yep, I've got to pack, and so I won't
Yeah.
have a chance to review it anyways for a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, so I'm off on my bicycle. So
Yep. All right. Enjoy your bike
all
ride.
right, see y'all.
Yep. Thanks for the game.
Thank you, and bye, everybody.